Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Emily Carter. I want to talk about something today that many men over 55 and even into their 60s, 70s, and beyond think about but don't often discuss. And it's that quiet feeling, that sense that the get up and go you once had has, well, gotten up and gone. Maybe you feel it when you're playing with your grandkids in the backyard and find yourself needing to catch your breath sooner than you'd like. Or perhaps it's just a general nagging feeling that your inner fire, that sense of vitality that used to define you, isn't burning quite as brightly as it used to. Many men I speak with in my practice chalk this up to just getting older. They'll give a little shrug and say, well, what do you expect at my age? It's said with a sense of resignation, as if this decline is a bill that simply must be paid, NBUT. I'm here to tell you that while our bodies certainly change, that's a fact of life, a steep decline in your energy, your mood, and your overall sense of vitality is not a requirement of aging. Today we're going to talk about male health in a way that matters for the long run. We'll touch on two key markers of a man's well-being: testosterone and sperm quality. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Doc, I'm 68, my family is grown. Why on earth are we talking about sperm quality? It's a fair and logical question, but what modern science is showing us is fascinating. The health of your sperm is a powerful indicator of your overall cellular health. It's like a check engine light for your entire body. When those cells are healthy, it's a sign that the rest of your body is getting the support it needs. And testosterone? That's not just about libido or muscle in your youth. It's about your energy levels right now. It's about maintaining your muscle strength so you can stay independent and active. It's about protecting your bone density to prevent fractures, and it even plays a crucial role in your mental clarity and mood. And protecting these isn't about trying to turn back the clock to when you were 30. It's about making sure the clock you have keeps ticking strongly and reliably for all the years to come. It's about ensuring you have the health and vigor to enjoy the life you've worked so hard to build. NSO, grab a cup of coffee or tea, and let's get started. And why it's more than just getting older. NSO, why does it feel like we're fighting an uphill battle as we get older? For generations, we've been told it's just a natural, unavoidable part of the aging process. And while it's true that our hormone production naturally becomes less robust over time, I want to be very clear. That is not the whole story. Think of your body like a classic, well-made car. When it was new, it ran perfectly, humming along without a second thought. But over the years, it's not just the mileage on the odometer that causes wear and tear. It's the quality of the fuel you use. It's the kind of roads you drive on. Are they smooth or full of potholes? And, most importantly, it's about how well you maintain the engine. In our modern world, our bodies, our engines, are dealing with challenges our grandfathers never did. We're under more chronic stress than ever before. The constant low-grade pressure from finances, world events, and daily worries keeps our bodies in a state of high alert, producing stress hormones that can interfere with the production of other crucial hormones, like testosterone. Our diets can also be missing key nutrients, even when we think we're eating well. Modern farming practices have, in many cases, depleted the soil of essential minerals, meaning the vegetables we eat today may not have the same nutritional punch they did 50 years ago. And finally, we're exposed to a host of environmental factors, from plastics to chemicals in our water and air, that can act as endocrine disruptors, subtly throwing our delicate hormonal balance out of whack. These factors put a tremendous strain on our endocrine system, the intricate network of glands responsible for producing hormones like. They also cause something called oxidative stress. Now, that's a fancy scientific-sounding term, but all it really means is cellular damage. Imagine a tiny bit of rust forming on a crucial part of your car's engine. That's oxidative stress. Over time, that rust spreads and weakens the machinery. This damage affects everything in your body, from the mitochondria that produce your energy, right down to the health and integrity of your most important cells, including sperm cells. So when you feel that slump in energy or that mental fog, it's not just your age talking. It's a sign. It's a signal from your body that its systems might not be getting the support they need to navigate the challenges of the modern world effectively. NBUT. Here is the hopeful part. The part one want you to hear loud and clear. You have the power to provide that support. You can give your body the right tools. to not just survive, but to thrive. And it starts with a few simple, yet incredibly powerful nutrients that can make all the difference. N in the sunshine vitamin, your body's master switch, vitamin D, N. Let's talk about our first essential nutrient. I often call it the sunshine vitamin, and you probably know it as vitamin D, and I had a patient. Let's call him Robert. He was 68, a retired history teacher, and a wonderful man who came to me because he just felt flat. He'd always been an early riser, a man who loved his morning walks with his dog. But he told me, "Emily, for the last year or so, it feels like I have to drag myself out the door. It's like my pilot light has gone out, especially during the winter." Robert's story is incredibly common, more common than you might think. After running some simple blood tests, we found the culprit. He was severely deficient in vitamin D. Many people think vitamin D is just for keeping your bones strong, and it is absolutely essential for that. But for men, its role is so much bigger and more profound. And I want you to think of vitamin D as a master switch for your entire hormonal system. And inside your cells, vitamin D isn't just a passive vitamin. It acts more like a hormone itself. It travels to the nucleus of your cells and works on a genetic level to turn certain functions on or off. It helps regulate the production of many key hormones, and one of the most important of these for men is testosterone. And dozens of high-quality scientific studies have now shown a direct and undeniable link between vitamin D levels and testosterone levels in men. It's a clear correlation. When vitamin D is low, testosterone is often low too. And why? It's beautifully simple. The specialized cells in the testes, called the Leydig cells, which are responsible for producing about 95% of a man's testosterone, have receptors for vitamin D. They are literally waiting for vitamin D to arrive to give them the green light to do their job properly. Without enough vitamin D, it's like the factory manager is missing, and production slows way down. The problem is, in our modern lives, most of us are not getting enough. We spend far more time indoors than our ancestors did. And when we are outside, we rightly use sunscreen to protect ourselves from the risk of skin cancer. Furthermore, if you live in a place like the UK, Canada, or the northern half of the United States, it's nearly impossible for your skin to synthesize enough vitamin D from the sun during the fall and winter months. The sun's rays are just too weak. Getting it from food is also tough. You can find it in fatty fish, like salmon and mackerel, and in fortified milk or orange juice, but often not in the therapeutic amounts needed to correct an existing deficiency. When we corrected Robert's vitamin D levels with a proper supplement, he called me about 2 months later. I'll never forget what he said. He told me, "It's not a miracle I don't feel 25 again, but I feel like myself again. The fog has lifted, and I'm back to enjoying my walks with my dog." That's the power of flipping that master switch back on. N and the cellular guardian, protecting your blueprint. Zinc. Now, if vitamin D is the master switch that turns on the factory, our second nutrient, zinc, is the cellular guardian. It's the essential mineral that protects the machinery and ensures the quality of the product. Let me explain. Your body is constantly producing new cells, billions of them every single day. This includes the cells responsible for making testosterone and, of course, sperm cells. Zinc is a fundamental building block for this entire process. It's absolutely required for cell division, for reading your DNA blueprint correctly, and for protecting those new cells from immediate damage. Think about it this way. You can have the best car factory in the world, that's your hormone production system, switched on by vitamin D. But if the raw materials you use, the steel, the glass, the rubber, are weak and unprotected, the cars coming off the assembly line will be faulty. NFOR male health, zinc plays 2 critical and distinct roles. First, it is directly involved in the synthesis of testosterone. The enzymes, the tiny workers that convert other hormones into testosterone, are dependent on zinc to function. A deficiency in zinc can directly lead to a drop in testosterone production, no matter how much vitamin D you have. It's a crucial link in the chain. Second, and this goes back to our check engine light, zinc is a powerful antioxidant that is incredibly important for sperm quality. Sperm cells are very delicate and are extremely vulnerable to damage from that oxidative stress, or cellular rust we talked about earlier. Zinc naturally concentrates in the prostate gland and in sperm itself. There, it acts like a bodyguard, protecting the sperm's precious genetic material, the DNA, and maintaining its proper structure and its motility, which is its ability to swim effectively. This is precisely why sperm health is such a good barometer of your overall health. If your body doesn't have enough zinc to protect these highly important cells, it's a clear sign that other cells in your body, in your brain, your heart, your muscles, are likely vulnerable and unprotected too. Many men, especially as they get older, don't get enough zinc. The best food sources are things like oysters, which are famously high in it, as well as beef and pumpkin seeds. But as we age, our ability to absorb minerals from our food can decrease. On top of that, certain common medications, like some blood pressure medicines or antacids, can deplete the body's zinc levels over time. It's a quiet deficiency that can have a loud and noticeable impact on your energy, your immune function, and your long-term health. Ensuring you have enough zinc is like making sure your body's most important workers are wearing their hard hats and are protected while they do their jobs. And the energy spark plug, fueling your cells, magnesium. We've talked about the switch, vitamin D, and the guardian, zinc. Now let's talk about our third essential nutrient, the energy spark plug. This is the mineral magnesium NSO. Many of my male patients come to me complaining about two things: poor, restless sleep and feeling tired all the time, even after what they thought was a full night's rest. They often think it's just stress or a natural part of getting older, but very frequently, a magnesium deficiency is the hidden culprit behind it all. Magnesium is a mineral that is involved in over 300 essential biochemical reactions in your body. It is a true workhorse. But for male vitality, its most important jobs are related to your energy and your testosterone. Here's something fascinating that many people don't know. A lot of the testosterone in your body is actually bound to a protein called SHBG, which stands for sex hormone binding globulin. When testosterone is bound to this protein, it's inactive. Your body can't use it. And think of it like having money that's locked away in a bank vault. You own it, it's technically yours, but you can't spend it. Yin magnesium is the key that unlocks that vault, and studies have shown that magnesium helps to compete with testosterone for binding spots on SHBG. By doing so, it helps to reduce the amount of testosterone that gets locked away, which in turn increases the amount of free testosterone available in your blood. This is the testosterone that actually matters, the active, usable form that helps maintain muscle mass, supports your energy levels, and contributes to a positive mood. NSO. You could have decent total testosterone levels on a blood test, but if your magnesium is low, you won't be able to use that testosterone effectively. It's like having a full tank of gas, but a clogged fuel line. The power is there, but it can't get to the engine. Furthermore, magnesium is absolutely critical for creating energy on a cellular level. The energy currency of your cells is a molecule called ATP. But for ATP to be used, it must be bound to a magnesium ion. Without enough magnesium, your body simply cannot produce energy efficiently. This is why a deficiency can lead to that feeling of deep, profound fatigue. It also explains why it can disrupt sleep, as magnesium plays a key role in calming the nervous system, allowing you to relax and get the deep, restorative rest you need. Just like zinc, our magnesium levels are often much lower than they should be. It's found in leafy green vegetables like spinach and Swiss chard, as well as in nuts, seeds, and even dark chocolate. But as I mentioned, modern farming has depleted the mineral content of our soil, and therefore our food. It is one of the most common nutritional deficiencies I see in my practice, and thankfully, one of the simplest to address. And your daily action plan, putting it all together, and So we've covered the what and the why. Now for the most important part, the how. How do you take this information and put it all together into a simple daily action plan? NMY philosophy is that health advice is useless if it's not practical. This is not about adding a dozen new complicated habits to your life. It's about making small, smart, and consistent choices that deliver big results over time. And first, let's talk about food. Your plate is your foundation. Always start with food. NFOR vitamin D. Try to include fatty fish like salmon or mackerel in your diet twice a week. When you're at the grocery store, look for milk, yogurt, or orange juice that has been fortified with vitamin D, NFOR, zinc. Pumpkin seeds are an absolute powerhouse. A small handful a day, sprinkled on your oatmeal, in a salad, or just as a snack, is a fantastic habit to build. Red meat, especially beef, is also an excellent source if you eat it. NFOR magnesium, think green. Spinach, Swiss chard, and other dark leafy greens are packed with it. Almonds and avocados are also wonderful and delicious sources. NHOWEVER, as we've discussed, getting everything you need from food alone can be challenging, especially if you already have a deficiency. This is where smart, targeted supplementation can be a true game changer. NBUT, and this is the most important point of this section. You must talk to your doctor before starting any new supplement regimen. This is not a guessing game. Your doctor can order a simple blood test to check your actual levels of these nutrients. This will tell you if you have a deficiency and how significant it is. Based on that, they can recommend the right dosage for you. More is not always better, and taking the correct amount is key. When you and your doctor decide on supplements, here's what to look for on the label to ensure you're getting a quality product. NFOR, vitamin D. Look for vitamin D3. This is the form your body synthesizes from sunlight and absorbs best. NFOR zinc, a form like zinc picolinate or zinc gluconate, is generally well absorbed and gentle on the stomach. NFOR magnesium, look for magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate. They are much easier on the digestive system than the more common, cheaper form, magnesium oxide. Your new daily routine could be as simple as this: a balanced breakfast, a small handful of pumpkin seeds and almonds as a midday snack, and your supplements taken as recommended by your doctor. That's it. You're giving your body the foundational support it needs to maintain its vitality for the long haul and a future of vigor and independence. We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's bring it all home. NWE talked about the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D, that acts as the master switch for your hormone production. NWE discussed the cellular guardian, zinc, which protects your body's blueprint and is vital for testosterone creation and overall cellular health. And we covered the energy spark plug, magnesium, which unlocks the testosterone you already have and fuels your body. It was to empower you. It was to pull back the curtain and show you that you have a significant say in how you age. The narrative that says men over 55, 65, and 75 should just accept feeling tired and less vital is outdated and, frankly, untrue. This isn't about chasing a younger version of yourself. That person is in the past. This is about honoring the man you are today, with all your wisdom and experience, and giving your body the respect and support it deserves to carry you forward with strength, health, and independence. Your health is your greatest asset. It's the foundation upon which you can enjoy your retirement, be there for your family, and continue to pursue your passions. Protecting it is the most important work you can do, for yourself and for the people you love. NT, thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Take care and be well.